So we're up to Penguin number 8 by Tom King. This is the variant cover. Very minimalistic two-color. Just black on red. Kind of cool. I always mention at the beginning of these that I don't avoid spoilers. So if you don't want to have it spoiled, then don't watch. Okay, so this is the regular cover. And the penguin is saying, to your health. And then there's some dead bodies around here. So we've kind of... This series is kind of... it started with the Penguin and Batman in some kind of a wreck with both of them near death. Then we went to a little bit in the past where we're finding out that was it the FBI or some government organization wants the Penguin to rebuild his criminal organization in Gotham City in order to control it. And then we went back in time to the origin of the Penguin, where he was basically working with the Batman to do the same thing, which is he would run the Iceberg Lounge, having gotten rid of the Falcones, and would operate as a criminal even though he was actually working with Batman. So Batman's intention was that although he was doing criminal activities, he would do more good than evil by taking down other criminals. And so this is getting very confusing. I think now we're back to almost the present day, and we have this, was it 37 dead bodies at Cobblepot's place. And I've read through this twice. I'm a little confused as to what is going on. This is a member of the Force of July, which we had an entire issue where he... the Penguin kind of forced them into working for him, and now they're all dead. So they kind of, or maybe not all of them, but some of them, which kind of makes that one issue irrelevant since he just killed him. But I'm very confused, despite reading this twice. And so there's the Batarang. So I don't know if it's... I'm very confused. It appears maybe this was being done by the Penguin's children, which appeared in an earlier issue. I thought they were the Falcone's children. They are the Penguin's children, and I don't know if this is something established in DC. I don't know, because I just don't follow it enough. But his children are adults, and they are criminals. And then we kind of, I guess, go back in time a little, where Oswald Cobblepot is shown purchasing his apartment. And then I think we're kind of back to where we started with in the original issue, which is Oswald Cobblepot walking around Gotham City, and people recognize him and they're terrified of him. So here's the hot dog vendor. And, you're the bleeping Penguin. And he's scared. We get another one where somebody's dog gets away, and then when he sees Oswald Cobblepot again, he's terrified, and he thinks that Oswald is going to kill him or his dog. And then I assume he's joking here, because he asks if he's going to kill him, and he says, I suppose not. I just got into town. There's a ton to get done. Taking my city back. I can't kill you. No, I'll probably have someone else do it. So I assume he's just messing with the guy. I don't think he actually had him killed. Oswald is just walking through town alone, and somebody, I assume, is working with the Penguin's children. So he says, the Sibs say, he points a gun, and then he's killed. And so it's clear that although the Penguin will sit there and walk around alone, he is constantly being monitored by his henchmen. We have an encounter with the Riddler, Edward Nygma, and in another single issue series, or not series, but a single issue, Tom King did kind of a analysis of the Riddler and showed him to be an absolutely terrifying character with just a ridiculous amount of information on everyone. So I don't know if this is supposed to be the same Riddler or what. It's always kind of confusing. But in this encounter, the Penguin is shown to be superior. At least he comes out ahead. He kicks the Riddler down, and the Riddler smacks his head, and then he just starts stomping him. So he gets the best of the Riddler in this encounter. And then he's again walking along, and a Batarang comes down and yanks him by the neck, which probably would kill just about anyone, but he's pulled up into a building. And the Batman is not happy with whatever the Penguin is doing currently. And he's kind of saying, you will work for me. And he does mention the Riddler beaten half to death in an uptown apartment, a restaurant. So I guess he really put the boots to him. And so he's threatening the Penguin. Again, saying, you work for me. Same rules as before. You do as you're told. You report to me, and I let you walk. So that's kind of one of the things that Tom King is going for, which is like, who's the toughest? He'll sit there and build up the Penguin as being extremely ruthless, tough, and then he'll just show, but you know what? The Batman is tougher. And so I'm not sure if this is the Help, but he has a bead on the Batman, and apparently he can take him out, but the Penguin doesn't give a signal, and so he just lets him go. And then at the very end here, we have an encounter between the Penguin and his daughter, Addison, which is so weird, because apparently he said in an earlier issue that he's going to kill his kids. And so they're talking. She says, I know about the Help and your expatriates. I know St. Clair is with you, and I want you to know, Daddy, I'm going to kill them all, and I'm going to kill you painfully. So then he says, can I have a hug? Oh, of course you can, Daddy. My darling little girl. How did you get so big? I love you, Daddy. I love you too, Addie. I have no idea what's going on. Is this just their way of interacting? I'm going to kill you. I love you? I don't know. And then at the end, we're going back to the beginning of the issue, looking at dead bodies, and one of them is Aiden, the Penguin's son, with a umbrella through his chest, and he's dead. And Commissioner Gordon says, my God, Oswald, what did you do? So, I don't know. It's a very strange series. It's not a maxi series, but it feels like it should be. It feels like that there should be a start and an end. And so I'm not sure where Tom King is going to be going with this. Of the two series I'm collecting, the other one being Shazam, this I would say is the better of the two, but I'm really hoping for something to happen. 8 issues establishing is getting kind of long, and so we'll see. I'm not sure how this series is selling. Based on the number of reviews and user ratings, probably not fantastic, which is not surprising. Anyway, that's Penguin number 8 by Tom King.